guys, it's Kim. I'm here with yet another project pan update. This is for the Throwback 30 project pan. It is a Pantastic Ladies collab, and the creator of this project is Jessica. She has so many great ideas, and I've been part of so many of her projects this year. But anyway, for this project, it runs from July 28th until next year, at the end of June. July. I don't know. It's a year-long project. And she chose 30 projects that had been done in the past in the Pantastic Ladies and said, well, I might not be able to do all the panning projects, but I'm going to stick them all in one project and be able to do them all anyway. So I'm not making any sense with this. It's hard to describe. But anyway, each prompt, and there are 30 of them, it's a different project, and you were able to choose a prompt within that project. So it's very difficult. Go on Pantastic Ladies, become a member of that, join our group. You get to see the project. You'll get to see the prompts. Sign up, and here we go. I'm just going to get into it. The first prompt I had is for 12 Days of Christmas. And for that, I had 8 maids of milking, and I chose my milk bronzer, and my goal is to use this 30 times. And so the milk bronzer, and here's a swatch of it, and I tried to shear it out a little bit. This is so pretty. I love this. It went from 64.8 grams to 64.54, and I used it 10 out of the 30 times. Yay! Next up, I have for 50 Shades of Panning, and for that, you had to choose a sex theme product, and I chose gray for 50 Shades of Gray, and here it is right here, and there is a swatch, and this did not move in weight at all. Next, I have my blush. This is for 50 Shades of Pink. I chose this unique round panned blush. I don't even know the shade of it anymore. My goal is to use it 30 times. I've used it 0, and it has not made any weight change. Surprise, surprise. Then for the next prompt of 7 deadly pans, you were to choose one of the 7 deadly sins, and I chose pride, and I want my under eyes to not have any wrinkles, so I feel like that's prideful. And so I chose the L'Oreal eye cream, and my goal is to finish it, and I've made a little bit of a dent, if you can see. And I went from 70.78 to 69.81 grams. So yay, I'm using it. It's now the only eye cream that I'm using. For the next prompt, around the world, you were to choose a flag from a country. I chose the United States, which is red, white, and blue. And for that, I chose this unique eyeshadow in the shade Cynical. This is a really pretty blue color, and it did go down in weight. It went from 5.18 to 5.15. And here is a swatch of that. And there's a swatch of the blush. I forgot to show you that. So it's really pretty. But here's a swatch of that eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. Woo woo. Super excited. Next for Beauty A to Z, the letter that I chose, I randomly chose it. It was for the letter A, which was the unique shadow and astute. And for that, my goal is to hit pan, and I should just laugh at myself now. But anywho, this did not move at all. I don't even think I used it. If I did, it was very little. And then for the next prompt, Birthstone Beauty, I chose Emerald because that is my birthstone, and my goal is to use this 30 times. I only used it once. Here it is though. It's so super pretty, and there's a stew. I don't know if I showed that. My brain is like mush right now. I've been filming like a crazy lady, but there's Prosperous. It's so pretty. That did make a difference. One use, really? 9.7 to 9.5. I think I used that more than once, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. The next prompt is Budget Beauty, and for that, you're supposed to choose a budget-friendly or drugstore product, and so for that, I chose the L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask. This was bought off a recommendation from my friend Laura. She brought it over. I tried it. I liked it, but I don't think I'm going to get any more clay masks. I feel like they're too drying for me, but this is fine. My goal is to finish it, and it went from 227.94 to 217.88, and you'll see I do have pan. I hit the bottom of the jar, but I still have a lot of product left, so this will take me a couple more months. It won't be until the end of the project, but I will be using it for a while. And then the next product is for Drop 10 Before Summer. It's a summer themed item, and for that I chose the Lou Manizer. This is supposed to be a highlighter for darker skin tones, but I am using it as a bronzer, and I've only used it one time, but in that one time it went from 6.97 to 6.95 grams, and here is a swatch of it. It's an illuminating bronzer. It's really pretty, and I like it a lot, but I'm panning so much, guys. For fall for you, it's supposed to be a product that you love, and for that I chose my Too Faced Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Very Fair. I love this concealer, and it went from 24.46 to 24.38 grams. My goal is to use it 30 times, and I've used it 7. So I'm getting there. Food for Thought is a product that have food names, smells like food, or are in food packaging. And for that, I chose the Sweet Peach Face Palette. And my goal is to use it 30 times. So far, I've used it 5. And this went from 121.98 to 121.98. It stayed the same in weight. However, let me show you the swatches. Here it is right here, the highlighter, blush, and bronzer. It's really pretty. I really should wear it more, but you know. Next prompt for In the Panning Zone is well, hello. Hi, come here. Want to say hi to everybody? Are you, here. Oh. Rosie wants to say hi. Hey, Rosie, say hi. Hi, I got a haircut. Don't I look cute? Okay, you want to go lay down? Want to go lay down? What do you think? Huh? Isn't it funny how we talk to our dogs? Don't lick my mouth. I don't like when she licks my mouth. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay, so for Harry Potter, we had to pick one of the prompts, and mine was Bludger, which is a black product, and I chose my Mary Kay Brilliant Black eyeshadow, and that is right here. I don't think it's brilliant black. I think it's more like poopy gray, but whatever. That made no weight change at all either. I don't even think I used it. For In the Panning Zone, it is a product that is alone in your collection, and for that I chose this Tarte Fake Awake, and my goal is to finish it, and I only use this in my waterline, so I wasn't able to make a new mark, and here it is right here. It's just like a nudie liner for my waterline. It's fine. I put it in the waterline and it doesn't go down a lot. I don't know. For the lip service prompt, you were to choose a lip product. And so I chose my Unique lip balm, and there are my markings. I rolled it up and measured on the cap. I like this lip balm so much that I bought the Fresh brand in a little mini kit to see if it compares. My goal is to finish, and it went from 1.7 to 1.4 centimeters. Yay! I don't think it'll be out next month, but I bet it'll be out within the next 2. So I really like this. I keep it at work because I wear a mask all day, so I can't put on lip color. For Movie Madness, you are to link something to any movie. Oh no, wait. Next one is Mean Girls quotes. So for that, it's something you bought because of someone else. And for that, I chose this Misha BB cream because Jessica Braun made me buy it. And my goal is to use it 30 times. I've used it 0. Let's move on. Next is my Movie Madness, which is a link to any movie. And for that, I chose the Shawshank Redemption. And I chose gray because the handcuffs in the movie are silver or gray. And that stayed the same in weight as well. And here is the shade right there. It's pretty. I like it. Just haven't used it. For Nightmare Before Christmas, we were to choose a Christmas or Halloween themed item. And so I chose this because it has black packaging, and this is my Revlon Rum Raisin Shine. It's the super lustrous lipstick. It's so pretty. And here is a swatch of it right here. I'll kind of pull it there, right there. So rum raisin, my goal is to use half. It did not make any movement at all. Then for Once Upon a Pan, the prompt was Rumpelstiltskin or Mr. Gold, the dark one, something dark brown or gold. And so for that, I chose a unique shadow. And this is a brown shade. My goal is to hit pan. It made no movement. And here it is right there, that brown shade. For panning games, we had to pick something, like just randomly pick something from a box. So I decided to throw all my lipsticks in there, and I chose the ColourPop Still Crazy. I was able to make the smallest line. It went, oh, that was last month. It stayed the same at 3 centimeters. I think I used this like once or twice, but there it is, that really pretty pinky color. I love it, but I have so much stuff. I love it though. Panning solitaire. It was a project where you had to pan a single and then a duo and then a trio and then a quad and then a quint. So I decided to go with a single, obviously, and my shade is Enamored. My goal is to finish this, and I have not made any movement. I'm hoping after the first of the year I can throw these shadows in and keep using them and really make some movement. For Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, I chose a Christmas song, Blue Christmas, and I chose the ColourPop Mood, and my goal is to hit pan. It did go from 2.82 to 2.81, so here is that really pretty blue color right there. Really pretty. I like that. For the next prompt, say good day to Project Panning, a product you could use every day and never get sick of. And for that, I chose my Laneige Vanilla Lip Mask, and my goal is to finish it. It went from 61.24 to 61.11 grams. I don't know that I'm going to finish it, but I'm going to keep trying. Actually, my lips are really dry right now, so there we go. Significant Other Project Pan. At the time, the only person in my household I had to pick a product was Rosie. So I put down my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and my Milk Blur Stick, and I opened the door and let her in, and she went right, Rosie, no thank you. She's licking my slippers. Stop. Psst. No thank you. So anyway, she went right to the Milk Blur Stick, and this went from 18.19 to 18.06. So I am using it slowly but surely. It's okay. I don't even know what it does. I just I put it up here in my little wrinkles, and I put it here in my marionette lines, and I hope for the best. And I'm using it. For the 4 seasons, I chose a summer themed product, and that was my Cerave Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen. I haven't used it at all. My goal is to use it 20 times. I'm going to rotate this in more toward the winter. I have to use it. Yeah, it expires in March, so I have to use this before then. So I gotta roll that in soon. Turn and Burn. Is a project where you have to choose a bunch of samples. So I chose all my paper perfume samples, and if I get some, I'm throwing it in here, and then as I use them, I'm throwing them out. So anyway, I started off with 26, and I am now down to 16. So I've used 10, and I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah. And then for the Unicorn Project Pan, it was a one-of-a-kind or magical item, iridescent, duo or multi-chrome, glittery, blah, blah, blah. So I chose my JD Glow shadow in the shade Fairy Acid, and here it is. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It stayed the same in weight. My goal is to use it 20 times. Here it is right here. It is so gorgeous. I've only used it 2. So I got to step up. But again, new year, new projects. I think I'm going to do better with this one. And then finally for shadows, the Winnie the Pooh, you were to choose one of the characters. I chose Owl because owls can have gray in them. And I chose this shadow. It's a unique depotted shadow. My goal is to hit pan, and I have not made any progress at all. So I have work to do. And last but not least, for the Wizard of Panning is Munchkins, I chose the prompt, something that you use to protect your skin. And for that, I chose the First Aid Beauty Anti-Redness Serum. My goal is to finish this, and it went from 62.52 to 58.22 grams. So I am using it. I'm getting there. So that is my project. It is going up late. Thank you guys so much for always being so supportive of me and following along on my journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.